teens charged for theft at Chicago's State Street Macy's. Okay, and so these two upstarters.
This is some young Padawan young Padawan mindful thieves.
They went into my beloved Macy's, okay, and they defiled her. They sullied her.
Okay, this is Chicago. These two teens, I think, have been incorrectly charged.
Incorrectly.
If they should be charged with anything, it's that we never teach people underage. Mindful thief is not really for them, and that's what they need to be told. That you cannot be doing this. So the Cook County Sheriff's Office said that these two teens they stayed in the Macy's department store after it closed and stole merchandise. And the police officers who went to Macy's, they went after store employees, recognized two people who were seen on surveillance camera footage emerging from inside the store on Sunday night. So this is the next day.
Yeah.
Right. And the kids where are they? Back at the scene of the crime. Okay. And what are they wearing? I bet you can guess.
What, Angela? What were they wearing?
The stuff they stole.
The stolen merchandise? I'm going to tell you something about the stolen merchandise in front of the people who stock it. Okay. That's a problem because here's the thing. I know from my own labor, I handled that shirt that you're wearing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also,
the sheriff's office said that one of the teens even mapped out the plot on paper, but it isn't a plot, Angela.
It doesn't make.
It's just a square.
It's a square, and they wrote where things were, and then they wrote. But I'm like, why do you have a map? You were just waiting for it to be closed and then walking out with stuff. Did you need a map for that?
Okay. And then is where Angela and I had a discussion of whether or not to do this story, and I said, I think that we need to give them some DAP for making a plan. They wrote it on a piece of paper. There are
but
things
what did
on
they
this
write
paper.
on the piece of paper? They wrote a square. They said seven floors for the seventh floor. Mm-hmm. And then I can't really see it on this
it
copy,
says
but
hide in fitting rooms until time. It says,
does it say what the time is? Time?
We don't have a time. We have the address. We've got the address so that everybody knows where to show up. 111 North State Street. Okay. We know that the place has 7 floors. Okay. Mm-hmm. We know they wrote down outfits. There was a Y and an N, and I think that was choose yes or no. They circled both of them. That lets us know where exactly where.
This was about what to wear for the stealing. And in fact, they did say dark clothes, right?
They said all black with ski mask. Mask singular.
We don't know that happened. I don't think it happened because the workers recognized them, which says to me, no mask.
Or maybe they just literally had one. Because I don't see an S.
I think they wrote down this seems more like a list of goals than a plan. and I'm not sure they achieved them.
And they wrote it's misspelled, but I think it says heist time.
Heist.
I think they wanted to say heist. Heist time was 8:00. That's heist time. Heist time.
I wonder why choose the word heist when you don't know how to spell it, number one. Number two, why heist? Why not? Did you really need to write? Did you need to write that it was a crime? Is what I'm asking. It's it literally is saying, here is our map of our plan for our criminal activity that starts at 8 p.m. So can you be this OCD and a thief?
Well, I first of all, let's start with the things. This is when I
want to give them their flowers.
That's what I like to do.
Get what they did right.
Let's talk about what we loved and what we'd like to see more of. Okay, that's how I have people give notes.
The attempt at planning.
It's
not effective planning, but it does feel like there wasn't confirmation.
That's
plans.
Right.
It feels like nobody said, you know what, agreed to this plan, and that's a problem.
Well, here's the thing. Just because it's on the paper,
it's not fun.
it's that isn't the contract. The contract must be all parties must read
And
agree to.
Also, it's best not to be caught with the plans of your criminal endeavor.
Okay.
I know we were doing positives, but it's really hard for me to just show. Okay, I can give you one other positive. They have good printing. Like, you can read their writing.
It says scope out floor basement, 5th floor for primary target, time 1:30 to 2:30. So they had time. They had a time span. They had the crime and time. They had a crime and outfit.
I wonder if that happened. I wonder if they did show up and do the hour of scoping.
I bet you they did. I bet you they did. This is what I love about these young people, okay? They had a plan, Angela.
Okay. But
they were trying. And okay, also.
But they came back to the scene of the crime wearing the things they stole with the map of their theft in their possession.
Angela, if you want to maintain in the negative, you just go right ahead.
I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna say.
I think you're trying too hard, and I think that these people. Number one, what if we put some of this effort into our homework?
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. But hear me out here with these young people.
It's stupid, Frances.
Angela, if you are going to have a dream, you got to dream big. That's why they use the word heist, Your Honor. Okay?
No, they use the word heist.
Okay. Oh, all right. But you understand that is a step. That's a step up. Okay. That's a step into the imagination.
It absolutely is, because they weren't ready for shoplifting.
No, they were not. No, they were not, Your Honor. They were not. They weren't even ready for a heist. Okay.
They really weren't ready for a heist.
Okay. I'm Frances Callier.
And I'm Angela V. Shelton.
We are Frangela. Thank you so much for listening to
Idiot of the Week.
Week.